What's up, everybody? My name is unCAGEDgamez, and welcome back to All In. If you were like me, then you enjoyed Saturday morning cartoons. Hands down, my favorite thing to watch was Power Rangers. That was my jam. I can't tell you how many years I went as a Power Ranger for Halloween. Nothing beats colorful heroes beating up monsters with awesome weapons and robots. So I thought, in preparation of the release of the new Power Rangers Battle for the Grid Super Edition, let's take an all-in look at the Power Rangers franchise. You know what time it is. It's Morphin' time! It's Morphin' time! Now, Power Rangers has been around for a long time, but funny enough, the States was not where Power Rangers originated from. The Power Rangers series was originally made in Japan, but over there, it wasn't called Power Rangers, it was called Super Sentai. A man by the name of Haim Saban was the one who brought Super Sentai from Japan to the States and then calling it Power Rangers. Now, yes, Power Rangers and Super Sentai are technically the same. The States did change up the show just a little bit. Saban casted actors from the States so they can film parts of the show when the Rangers are out of their suits. When there are parts where the Rangers are fighting, Saban would use footage from the Super Sentai show and just have the American actors voice over the characters so that the viewers from the States would understand what's going on. First season of Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, debuted August 28th, 1993, and it became an instant success. For those who don't know what Power Rangers is about, let me try to break down this amazing show for you guys. The show has a giant floating head named Zordon, where he has an assistant robot named Alpha, where they recruit 5 teenagers with attitude to help save the world from evil villains. The teenagers would then get these devices called morphers, where they could transform into the mighty Power Rangers. Each ranger being a different color, having special battle weapons and giant robot dinosaurs called Zords. When all the Zords combine, they become the mighty Megazord. Each week a new villain shows up to try to destroy the city, but the Power Rangers stops them because they're awesome. Now, don't get it twisted, sure, Power Rangers had a lot of action, but it also taught a lot of good life lessons to the kids watching the show. So the show had action, heart, romance, pretty much a little bit of everything. And that's pretty much Power Rangers in a nutshell. The Power Rangers TV show has been going on for years, and it's still going on till this day. Each new season usually sees a brand new cast of teenagers playing the Rangers. Power Rangers would also change themes from dinosaurs, cars, space, ninjas. Power Rangers have pretty much gone through all the themes that you can think of. But even with all the different themes, the show remains true to itself, and that is the heroes stop the villains. Like I said, Power Rangers have been around for a long time now, so to keep the fans engaged and excited for new things to come, they usually do these special team-up episodes where they have previous season Rangers come in and help out the new or current season Rangers. Those are always awesome to see. One of my favorite episodes that blew me away when I was a kid was the Forever Red episode. They managed to get every single Red Ranger from like every season to team up in one episode. As a kid, seeing 10 different Red Rangers on screen was just insane. Also, they were fighting Beetleborgs. Now, technically they weren't actually Beetleborgs, but they used the Beetleborg outfit in the episode, so I'm just gonna say it's Beetleborgs. But if you don't think all those Red Rangers teaming up in one episode is crazy enough, how about the episode of Power Rangers in Space where the Rangers teamed up with the Ninja Turtles? Yeah. It's crazy around here in Power Ranger land. Power Rangers has done it all. They've had multiple movies, action figures, comic books, and they even went on tour and performed on stage live. And of course, we know Power Rangers dabbled in the gaming world as well. Power Ranger games have been around since the Super Nintendo days, starting with the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger game. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's a side-scroller beat-em-up. Pretty fun. Power Rangers have had 28 seasons and 21 different themes, so pretty much expect a video game for each season of Power Rangers. Now, watching Power Rangers, there's always that one standout character that you like more than the other, and have you ever thought to yourself, man, I really wish I can pick some of these fan favorite characters and put them in a fighting game? I mean, I think that's a lot of our dreams, to have a Power Ranger fighting game. I think the last time we got a quote-unquote fighting game for Power Rangers was on the Super Nintendo, and it was the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Fighting Edition. I mean, we also got that mobile fighting game for Power Rangers Legacy Wars, but we haven't actually got a brand new Power Rangers fighting game. That is until Endway stepped up in 2019, bringing us Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Battle for the Grid is a 3v3 fighter in the style of Marvel vs. Capcom, but instead of using Marvel characters and Capcom characters, you use Power Rangers and villains throughout Power Rangers history. Well, actually, I gotta go back a little bit because technically you can use 2 Capcom characters in Battle for the Grid. The game added Ryu and Chun-Li from Street Fighter into the game as playable characters. They even gave Ryu and Chun-Li their very own Power Ranger outfits so they would fit more into the game. Fun fact for you guys, the Power Ranger outfit that Ryu has is actually the same outfit in the short film that they made to promote the Power Rangers Legacy Wars mobile game. So I never thought we would see Ryu Power Ranger back in action, but it is in Battle for the Grid. If you guys are a fan of Power Rangers or just a fan of fighting games, you guys have to check out Battle for the Grid. Now is a perfect time, seeing as Battle for the Grid Super Edition is coming out very soon. This edition of the game will include all the content from the Collector's Edition of the game, Season 1's characters, 2, 3, and the Street Fighter crossover pack. The game also includes its very own story mode, and did I mention that it has crossplay? That's right, so you can be on the Switch and fight someone on Xbox. Power Rangers is such a massive franchise, and I would be here all week if I try to cover everything. If you're an old school MMPR fan, or a new school Power Ranger fan, or just a fan of fighting games, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid is the game for you. Well, that's all the time I have for you guys on this episode of All In. If you guys want to check out more of me, you guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and be sure to check out my YouTube channel. All of it will be unCAGEDgamez. Very simple, very easy. So follow me, subscribe, and all that good stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode of All In. My name is unCAGEDgamez, and you just got caged.